not go to in-person Streamer U auditions if you do not have the time, the resources, or especially the funds.
I quit my full-time nursing job to apply to Streamer University.
Well, Atlanta, it was nice while it lasted. Standing on everything. Everybody don't push through the line. Here at Atlanta Streamer University, and it's already about to get shut down.
I drove 10 hours by myself, no break, no service. And then I just get a thing saying it's canceled.
I just drove 11 hours to Atlanta from Texas just for Kai to cancel this.
People drove hours. People were quitting their jobs, even camped out for days outside on the street. A lot of them wanted the exact same thing, and almost none of them are gonna get it. And talent has nothing to do with it. There's a filter sitting in front of this whole thing, and most of them didn't even know it was there. And I'm not guessing on this. I covered these auditions, and I myself also applied to Streamer University. So I'm not watching all this from the cheap seats. I'm in it. So forget why everybody wants to stream. You already know why. The real question is, what happens when everybody runs at the same time? Welcome to the Official Society, the channel that breaks down the system behind the drama. Let's set this table fast. In 2026, everywhere you look, somebody wants to be a streamer. Not a gamer, not a YouTuber, a streamer. People are quitting their 9-to-5s. Kids are dropping out of school. People that have never went live in their life are buying a Ring camera, a mic, and calling it their career. And I get it. Look at the top of the mountain. From the outside, streaming looks like the easiest job on earth. The easiest money you can make. You hang out with your friends, you play video games, you react to clips, you just exist, and somehow the bag shows up. Streaming is paying from like 8 different directions now. And here's the part that really hooks people. It doesn't look like work. It doesn't look like those cookie cutter algorithm videos. It just looks like your life. You being you and you getting paid for it. That's why streaming jumped the line. Being a streamer right now is cooler than being a rapper. And I'm gonna say it again so it sits. Cooler than a rapper.
Jake Paul's our neighbor, Team 10 House.
Oh yeah, the landscaper that was in the TikToks, he said that that's Kid Cudi's house right there.
Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Smiling and shit. Great cool. Wait, Kid Cudi lives here? That's pretty cool. That's a league? He lives there?
I guess so, that's what he told me.
Don't be so down, the homie. What's the lyrics?
Day and night.
Did we summon him?
I'm on a night and on a day and night.
No way he lives there.
You said that one or that one?
No, that's a 10. Yeah, I don't know why.
I think Kylie Jenner's up there too, bro.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I think I saw Kylie.
For 40 years, being a rapper was the dream. Now, Kai Cenat, Speed, those are the new Jay-Z's and Drake. Streamer nowadays with 100K viewers gets recognized faster than an actual movie star. So when the world watch a handful of guys get rich off being themselves, of course everybody's gonna show up. That part's not a mystery. The mystery is what happens to all of them after they get there. Now here's where the other channels get it wrong. They tell you the danger is saturation. Too many streamers, too crowded, can't stand out. That's the lazy take. The saturation is real. It's definitely crowded out there. No doubt about that. But the thing that actually decides who makes it, most people never even see it coming. Because streaming has a filter that posting a video doesn't have. Think about it for a sec. When I make these YouTube videos, I get to edit it. I get to cut out when I make a mistake or say some dumb shit or my accent hit too hard. Try to make myself look as sharp as possible for every video. But when I go live and I'm streaming, there's no hiding. But I haven't streamed in a while because life be lifing, and I understand that. I'm not trying to force it like some other streamers, but I know when you're streaming, you're live. No cut, no second take, no edit button. Whatever you actually are in that moment, that's what's on the screen. Your real-time personality, your real-time energy at the 6 hour that you've been streaming when you already cooked, and your real ability to hold the room full of strangers who are literally watching for any reason just to click away. And that's the filter. And saturation doesn't break that. It sharpens it. The more people flood in, the harder the live test separates the ones who can actually do this from the ones who just want the title. And that's why I don't force it. When I stream, I plan accordingly. I know I have to dedicate a good stream for my people. You can't just spark up and do whatever. So let's break the filter all the way down. Welcome to the blueprint. 4 things that the streaming game tests that your dreams never warned you about. This is the system behind who actually makes it as a streamer and who ends up crying behind the parking lot. Filter 1. Can you create when no one is watching? The dream only ever shows you the top 1%. It never shows you that dude streaming 8 hours a day to 10 people for years, real years. That right there is the part that doesn't go viral on X or IG Reels. Consistency, the dead streams, the bad numbers, the years of building in an empty room. And most people who try out streaming, they tap out right there because they came for the validation, and an empty room gives you 0 validation. Filter 2. Can you turn your live into clips? This is the one that separates the smart ones from the lost. Like that ass, let's be honest. Almost almost nobody watches full stream, but everybody watches the clips. Here's the whole game. The stream isn't the only show. The clips are the show as well. The stream is where you film it. You go live, you create as many moments as you can, and the best ones get chopped up and shipped everywhere. One full stream becomes 50 pieces of content. The lost ones treat the stream as the final product. The smart ones treat it as the factory. Same 4 hours of going live, but completely different outputs. Filter 3, can you carry the weight? Here's the trap that nobody warns you about. The bigger you get, the more your life becomes the product. You gotta be entertaining when you're tired, funny when you're annoyed, life of the party on a day that you just wanna disappear. If I wanna stop this recording right now and take a break, I can. But when you live, you can't do that. You gotta push through no matter what you feel. Watch streamers come back days after losing family members, friends, because that bank account doesn't pause. We've also watched the biggest streamer in the game right now, Kai Cenat, walk away from streaming for 9 months. So ask yourself, if one of the biggest streamers need 9 months off, what do you think that machine does to a rookie who just quit their 9 to 5? Filter 4, do you actually have a reason to be there? And this is a big one. Do you actually have a reason to be on that screen beyond just wanting to be seen? Back at those New York City, LA, and Atlanta auditions, I've watched two completely different people standing on the same line. One group understood the assignment. They knew the audition itself was the content they made there. A chance to get their stuff in front of a trending moment. They came to create. The other group, they didn't come to stream. They came to meet Kai Cenat. That was the whole prize to them. And then when it didn't happen, you had people crying in tears, real tears. And if you go and check these people pages, most of these people breaking down in line hadn't gone live in a year or more. And I'm not knocking the emotion. It's real pain, but it tells you everything. Their heart was never in the stream. It was the moment, and the filter eats that alive. Because when your heart's not in it, all that pressure we just talked about has nothing to push back on, and then it just crushes you. So put the whole blueprint together. What actually happens when everyone becomes a streamer? The field doesn't collapse, it sorts. That line at the auditions, it was the filter running live, literally. In real time, in the line, in the parking lot, thousands showed up chasing the same dream. The filter quietly split them up. The ones who could create, multiply, carry the weight, and actually had a reason to be there. They took that trending moment and turned it into fuel. Everybody else drove home out of their money, out of their time, with a story about how close they got to meeting Kai Cenat. That's the system. All the saturation did was put a bouncer at the door, and that bouncer doesn't care about your talent or your luck. He's only checking for those 4 things we just laid out. And that right there is the whole reason why this channel exists. While the drama channels out there talking about the tears in line and cheap content, we're in here reading the system that made all those people cry in line. Hit subscribe and you're in the official society. Now, here's the truth that those other channels won't tell you. The door is real. People walk through it every single year. That filter is beatable. It's a test. All tests have answers. You want to walk through it? I give you 4 moves straight up. First one, stop chasing validation and start stacking them reps. Get good in the empty room before anybody's watching. 2, treat every stream like raw footage and squeeze 50 clips out of one session. 3, build a life that can actually carry the weight before you bet your whole life on it. Don't quit your job after 1 week. And 4, find your actual reason to be on that screen. The thing that only you bring before standing in any audition line. Do that and saturation stops being the enemy. That flood that everybody's scared of, it's clearing out everyone in front of you who was never serious in the first place and leaving more room for the people who are. Here's where this goes next. We just watched all the people who didn't make it. But what about the ones who did? People who actually got into Streamer University. What the machine's going to do to them once that cameras are rolling? We'll find out. So make sure you guys subscribe and join the official society. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my drops, and hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people. Tap the video on your screen. Promise you it's a good one. And remember, everybody can run the dream, but not everybody's going to get through the filter. But now you know exactly what it's checking for, so you're already ahead of the line. I'm Gabe Official. This is the Official Society, and until next time, I'll at your boy.
Official Society.